This right here is the Yonbo AI robot from X Origin. And honestly, this thing might be the closest thing it is to having a Pixar character in your house. It walks, talks, reacts to your emotions, scans your drawings, tells stories, plays with your kids, and gets smarter every single week thanks to constant updates.
That sounds amazing. Just let me know when you're ready for some fun or anything else.
I've been testing this thing hard for the last week, trying out every feature, digging through the settings, and today I'm going to break down exactly what does the Yonbo do, is it worth it, and why it might be the ultimate robot for your home. For those of you wondering, what is the Yonbo robot? The Yonbo robot is an AI companion for kids and families. But here's the thing, is it's not just a toy. It's also an actual character in your life. Just like your kid will grow up and learn new things, so does the Yonbo. Just like a Tesla or an iPhone, it gets constant updates, and it also will remember everything you tell it. It gets to know you better. It caters everything to you much better as you talk to it more. Inside this nice little robot, it's running a quad-core ARM A55 processor with 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, and a 5 megapixel front camera, has 4 microphones, and a TFT LCD display with a massive 5,000 milliamp hour battery, giving it just under 4 hours of playtime. But the real magic is in the actual ecosystem. This comes with an app store for AI skills. Origin X also releases official AI agents so that anybody can create and upload agents onto Yonbo, making it even more customizable. When you first get your Yonbo robot, it's pretty simple. It comes in this nice big box, you unbox it, and there's this giant foam case in it. And this is kind of like the carrying case for Yonbo. This is where I've been storing it, and it's just this nice little foam carrying box that helps store all of the accessories. It comes with Yonbo, then also comes with the charger and the charging cable. It comes with this little wrist strap adapter, and it also comes with the charging dock, and it comes with these 2 books and a startup guide, but all clips together in this reusable nice package that looks super nice. So once you get it open and going, you place Yonbo on a flat surface, you hold the chest button for about 20 seconds, and then Yonbo will light up and everything will turn white, his eyes will wake up, and then it says, "I'm ready for you." Then from there, you want to download the Origin AI app and scan the QR code, and then you start creating the character for you or your kid. And it's basically the robot's personality. It remembers your favorite topics, tracks moods, and builds a long-term companionship profile. And first impressions, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of Wall-E, the way it looks and the way his head tilts. I kind of like it a lot. Yes, one thing to note is you will need to be connected to Wi-Fi. The Yonbo is reliant on being connected to Wi-Fi to run the actual AI models, but obviously that's something that runs in the background. It's not something you're constantly interacting with, but once it's connected to Wi-Fi, you're good to go. All right, but once you finally get your Yonbo set up, that's when you start interacting with it. Yonbo is awesome. It blew me away by the fact that it's just so contextually aware. You don't need to say, "Hey, Yonbo," or no, it doesn't need a trigger word or anything. It's just listening to your conversation. You can also interrupt it mid-sentence, and it just adapts. But you can basically ask it anything you want, and it has excellent answers. And then it also remembers the things that you say to help build out your profile to make it even better. But you could ask it like, "Why is the sky blue?" Or "What should I eat for dinner?" And "What do you think about dinosaurs?" It responds with emotion, expression, head movement, and sound design that really gives it personality. It genuinely feels like talking to a real character. One thing I really loved about talking to Yonbo so far is as I've spoken to Yonbo, he kind of remembers the things that I say, and so that when I talk to him in further conversations, he already knows those things about me. It's great. It's like I'm talking to my friend. But here's some examples of interacting with Yonbo and kind of what it's like.
What did you have for dinner? Did it taste yummy?
Yes, it was yummy. I just had some pizza. It was really good. It was pepperoni pizza.
Yum. Pepperoni pizza sounds so delicious. Did you have any fun toppings or sides with it?
I love playing Minecraft, so that's probably on my mind.
Minecraft is super fun. You can build anything you want and go on amazing adventures. What's your favorite thing to do in Minecraft?
I love building. I made a huge, big castle.
Whoa! A huge building sounds amazing.
All right, when it comes to the movement and control of Yonbo, you have 2 main ways you can do it. First of all is you have the simple voice commands. Obviously, you can say, "Hey, Yonbo, walk forward," or "Turn right," or "Turn around," "Dance for us." Anything that you want Yonbo to do, he'll kind of do it for you. You won't exactly go out of his way to do anything crazy. So he won't be running into any walls or anything like that. He's pretty slow, chill, and conserved. There also is an advanced control mode. You got to say exchange control. Now you can give it complex commands like walk a square, go forward 1 meter, and turn right. So you can have more mobility with that mode. And then there's also a third way that you can control, and that is with the wristband. You put on the wristband and say exchange control. Now your hand becomes like the joystick. You can lean forward, walk forward, turn left, tilt, back and reverse. It's fun, intuitive, and very pet-like. The next thing about Yonbo is he has this 5 megapixel camera on the front, and so he has vision and multimodal features. You can be like, "Hey Yonbo, this is my outfit for the day. What do you think about it?" And Yonbo will give you his opinion, whether you like that or not. It's usually positive, don't worry. "Hey Hey Yonbo, look at my outfit.
Nice outfit. The dark top and light pants combo is always a classic choice.
You can also say like what's in front of you. When you say that, it'll do instant scanning and give you feedback on what it is seeing. It can recognize objects, colors, faces, and it even reacts emotionally, which is like really crazy to me. But this is kind of one of the features that makes Yonbo really feel alive and different than other robots. This is another special feature that makes Yonbo pretty sweet, and it's called book mode. So basically, since Yonbo has that camera on the front, it's able to scan QR codes, and there's special QR codes that trigger certain things for Yonbo. So basically what you say is you say, Yonbo, scan the QR code, and there's several things that it can do. For one, it comes with these books that come in the package that can kind of tell a story for you. And it'll have Yonbo go through the story with you. And they're like these little picture books. They're actually super cute, and they come in the little package, and they're super fun, super fun. It's almost like telling a kid's story, but Yonbo's interacting as well. Yonbo will read them aloud and animate through the emotions. You can even ask Yonbo questions mid-story, and he'll kind of like elaborate on the story. It's really cool. And the next thing is that Yonbo has this storytelling feature. So there's all these QR codes of different like famous characters, maybe like Iron Man, C-3PO, and they're all kind of like bedtime stories that Yonbo will tell when you scan that QR code. Here's what it kind of looks like.
Hey there, Little Hero Friday. Just alerted me that it's prime story time. The workshop is quiet, and my repulsors are cooled down, ready for a mission. Tonight, I've preloaded a tale about a tiny, adventurous mouse.
All right, now this is where Yonbo officially separates himself from all the other robots online, and that is in the actual updates and the fact you can build in AI agents. It already has really good hardware, so it can handle updates for well into the future. So like any iPhone or a Tesla or anything, it gets these updates that'll make Yonbo way better. But this means that Yonbo will continually get smarter the more time goes on, which is amazing. Origin X is constantly pushing new updates like new animations, new skills, new behaviors, new AI agents, and entirely new features. So when you buy Yonbo today, it's the worst version of Yonbo you'll ever own. It'll just get better from here. Also, the AI skill ecosystem. Inside the app, it's basically an app store for AI agents. You get official Origin X agents, community-made agents, and creator platforms so you can build your own. So you can make any characters, tools, routines, or personalities and share them. Honestly, this is wild because you can literally create exactly how you want Yonbo to interact with you. So whether you want your agent to be like a math tutor, becomes this little math helper. A second one could be like an exercise coach. Same process, scan the QR code, and then all of a sudden it becomes a little mini personal trainer for you. There is also a feature in the app that will give you daily summaries and emotional insights on how Yonbo is understanding your children. So it'll kind of show how much your kids spoke to Yonbo, kind of how analyzing how your kids were feeling when they were speaking to him, kind of giving a little bit better of an emotional insight on your kids' behavior when you're not with them. Obviously, it doesn't diagnose any problems or anything like that, but it can identify maybe it's your kid is being a little more sad today, and then you can kind of identify that and go help them. When it comes to charging, battery, and build quality, Yonbo uses this custom little dock that it just magnetic slides in, and the battery lasts around 3 to 5 hours and fully recharges in about 1 hour. It weighs 3.2 kilograms. It's a little bit heavier than it looks, which makes it feel more premium, obviously. But note that this Yonbo is not waterproof, so do not take it swimming and do not play water gun fights with it. At the end of the day, I really think this is a pretty cool little robot. I've had the chance to play around with Yonbo, had others play around with Yonbo, and I love the fact that it's constantly improving. Like, I'd say that I used it when I was using it 2 days ago and testing it out and having people try it. It's already gotten significantly more better from the time that I was doing it then. It has a little bit better emotions now, and it kind of knows me better. So it's constantly improving, which I think is really cool. This is like the ultimate little robot. I think if I were a kid, this would have been the thing that I wish I would have had. Not only does it have like unlimited like positive information, so you can like ask it any question in the world about like space or about school or about anything like that, and it'll give you really good answers that are catered towards children. But then also it's just constantly improving, constantly learning, and I love the fact about that. And I think that it's probably one of the most impressive robots I've tested yet, and I really like it. Honestly, it's really cool. It's crazy that we're moving in this direction. I love the robots. I think they're super useful. Anyways, if you want to check out this Yonbo robot, I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. But this thing is actually pretty sweet. I would recommend it.